Hey YouTube, Samuel Tulu here. This video is not a request and this is my own idea. So today's video is called Dash and Dot steals Otto's bus to kidnap Jack and his friends and gets grounded part 3. Enjoy! Yeah, you're definitely standing. But, stand! Hello, welcome to 6 o'clock news and 6 o'clock news. We have, hello, welcome to 6 o'clock news. And we have I'm Daniel White. I'm Dukin. So, we want to tell you something very important about Dash and Dot, Professor Hinkle, Camp Remote Bullies, Marvel and Red stole Otto's bus. Red stole Mario Melendez and Red stole Otto's bus. They kidnapped Jack and his friends and getting away with them and crash into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. So Brent. So we have some witnesses at the Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. Who wants to see? Who wants? With Jack and his friends, and Otto and Tommy and Stu Pickles at Baskin Robbins. Stu Pickles at Baskin Robbins. Now we have our first witness is Otto. So Otto, would you like to tell the whole story? Yes, I would like to tell you the whole story. So, while I was sleeping, Dash and Dot just wake me up with the air horn for no reason, and he got my bus keys to steal my bus. Luckily, I called the kids to come out to the school to go in in another bus to follow Dash and Dot friends, and luckily the police stopped them because they crashed into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. That is unacceptable for them. So, Dash and Dot, if you're watching this, you must be grounded by parents. And you should be grounded by parents. And you should be ashamed of yourself. And the cost of the damages for my bus will be $3,000 for what you did. And you have to pay it for next week. If not, you can go. You all will be going to jail. Anyways, that's all I have time for now. That's all I have time for now. Thank you. Now we're moving to our next witness, and it's Jack and his friends. So Jack and his friends, would you like to tell you the whole story? Yes, we would like to tell you the whole story. When we're at home, we were having so much fun and all of a sudden, there was a school bus, which I know, it was Dash and Dot and friends, but they kidnapped us for no reason, and we had to get out of the bus before they crashed, before it's too late. But luckily we did not get killed. But luckily we survived, and it's all thanks to Dash and Dot. So Dash and Dot, if you're watching this, you must be grounded by your parents. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyways, that's all I have time for. We have time for now. Thank you, Jack and your friends. Now we'll move on to our last witness, it's Stu Pickles and Tommy. So Stu and Tommy, would you like to tell you the whole? And we have two more witnesses, it's Stu and Tommy, and the worker from Dunkin' Donuts. So, so Tommy, so, so Tommy and Stu Pickles, would you like to tell you the whole story? Yes, we would like to tell you the whole story. When we're trying to get ice cream, all of a sudden, there's a school bus, just run and crash into a window. We could have got killed or injured like this, but we survived. Anyways, we're okay now. So we're okay now. We could have gone to a different Dunkin' Donuts and that would happen. And it's all thanks to Dash and Dot, Mario Melendez, Red, Professor Hinkle, and Camp Remote Bullies. And as for, if you are watching and as for you, Dash and Dot, Camp Remote Bullies, Red, Mario Melendez, and Professor Hinkle, if you guys are watching this, you must be grounded by parents, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I agree with Stu Pickles. You should be grounded by your parents. You must be grounded by your parents. And you know better than to steal an elephant from the zoo and ruin dying. And you know better than to steal Otto's bus, to kidnap Jack and his friends, and also ruin Ruff. And also stealing and driving away with it and crashed into a basket to get Robinson and Dunkin' Donuts. We are so lucky we did not get killed or injured, but we survived. So that's all I have time for now, dear Noah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stu and Tommy. Now let's go on our last witness, and it's a worker from Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. So Brent, would you like to tell you the whole story? Yes, I would like to tell you the whole story. When I was serving Stu and Tommy some ice cream, all of a sudden, there was a loud bang on my window. We heard a loud bang, and there's a bus crash into a window. And it was so terrible, I had to run for my life before I get killed. Anyways, and as for you, Dash and Dot, and friends, if you guys are watching this, you must be grounded by your parents. And the cost of the damages to my window will be like $8,000. And like I said, the bus damages will be like $3,000 too. Just like he said. And you have to pay for me and Otto next week. If not, you will be going to jail. Anyways, that's all I have time for now. Daniel White. Thank you so much, Brent. Brent. You can go now. And now back to our news. So, that's all we have time for now. And as for you, Dash and Dot, Mario Melendez, Red, and Professor Hinkle, and Camp Remote Bullies, and all you guys, if you are watching this, you must be grounded by your parents, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Now we are moving on to commercial breaks. Dash and Dot. Oh. Dash and Dot, are you even kidding me right now? How dare you stole and your friends stole Otto's bus to kidnap Jack and his friends and crash into and driving and getting away with it and crash into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. Dash and Dot, this is all your fault. Now I gotta pay so much money for the damages thanks to you. And if you don't pay it, we're all gonna go to jail. Like, what? Now that Dash and what you have to say for yourselves? But Daddy, we are so sorry. No, you're not sorry, Dash and Dot. That's it. You are so grounded for 600 billion septillion decades. This means no TV, no computer, no hanging out friends, no captive brainstorming, none of the above, and no life for furthermore. As a punishment, you're gonna do community service as a punishment and pay for the damages to Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins and all those bus for what you did and all the above. And you'll be writing an apology letter to everyone for what you did. Now get to your rooms right now and never ever come out again. And never ever come out ever again. Oh, stop crying, Dash and Dot, and go to sleep. Mario Melendez, are you serious with us? We cannot believe you went to steal all you and your friends went to steal all those bus. She kidnapped Jack and his friends and crashed into driving away and getting away with it and crashed into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. Mara Melendez, Mara Melendez, we did not raise you to be like this. Now we gotta pay so much money for the damages thanks to you. What do you have to say for yourself, young man? But Daddy, my mom and Dad, I'm so sorry. No, you're not sorry, Mario Melendez. That's it. You know what? That's it. You are so grounded for 700 million decades. This means no TV, no computer, no hanging out with friends, no bullying your brother Luigi, and none of the above, and no effort for no more. As a punishment, you're going to do community service as your punishment and pay for the damages to Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts for what you did. And you'll be writing an apology letter to everyone for what you did. Now get upstairs to your room right now. Oh, stop crying, Mario Melendez, and go to sleep. Yeah? Red one. Red 148, are you serious with me? How dare you stole all those you and your friends went to Springfield Elementary School to steal all those bus and kidnap Jack and his friends and crash and drive and getting away with it and crash into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. Right, this is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. I did not raise you to be like this. Now what do you gotta say for yourself about your unacceptable behavior today? Huh? But Mommy, I'm so sorry. No, you're not sorry, Red. I'm so angry. I'm so pissed off at you right now. That's it, young man. You are so grounded for 50 million decades. This means no TV, no computer, no hanging out with friends, no bullying your brother Steve, and none of the above, and no life for furthermore. As a punishment, you are going to write apology letters to. You're going to do community service starting tomorrow, and you'll be writing apology letters to everyone for what you did. Now get upstairs to your room right now. Oh, knock it off, Red, and go sleep. Sally and Sid, are you serious with me? I can, how dare you and Dash and Don friends went to Springfield Elementary School to steal to steal Otto's bus and and hijacking their truck and hijack and steal Otto's bus to kidnap Jack and his friends and stealing the and driving and getting away with it and crash into a Baskin Robbins. Are you serious with me? Stallion said. This is all your fault. I did not raise you to be like this. Now we got to pay so much money for the damages thanks to you. Too. What do you have to say for yourselves? But mommy, we are so sorry. No, you're not sorry, Stallion said. That's it. You are so grounded for 300 billion septillion 300 septillion years. This means no TV. You have no TV. You two have no TV, no computer, no hanging out friends, no hanging out, no bullying us, and none of the above, and no life in freedom, and no hanging out friends, no watching PBS Kids, and none of the above, and no life and furthermore. As a punishment, no watching your favorite shows, and none of the above, and no life and furthermore. As a punishment, you'll be writing apology to everyone at Baskin Robbins for what and Springfield Elementary School for what you did, and you're also going to do community service starting tomorrow. Now get upstairs to your room right now. Oh, knock it out. Oh, stop crying, Sally Ann said, and go to sleep. Professor Hinkle, are you serious with me? How dare you and you and your friends steal Otto's bus to kidnap Jack and his friends, and not only that, you drove and getting away with it and crashed into a Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. Are you serious with me, Professor Hinkle? I did not raise you to be like this. You know better than this. Now we have to pay a lot of money for the damages thanks to you. What do you have to say for yourself, young man? Look, you don't ever you don't ever do this, Professor Hinkle. Do you understand me? Yes, Mrs. Carnbuckle. Good. Now we gotta pay, and now, like I said, we gotta pay lots of money for the damages. What do you have to say for yourself? But Mrs. Carbuckle, I'm so sorry. No, you're not sorry. No, you're not sorry, Professor Hinkle. That's it. You are so grounded for 700 billion years. You have no TV, no computer, no hanging out with friends, no bullying your Karen and friends, and Frosty the Snowman, and none of the above, and no life, and furthermore. As a punishment, you're gonna write apology letters to Jack and his friends and everyone at Springfield Elementary School, to everyone for what you did. And you're also gonna do community services, and we will be paying. And you're also going to do community service and paying for the damages for what you did. Now get to your room right now. Now get upstairs to your room right now. La ha ha ha. Oh, stop crying, Professor Hinkle, and go to sleep. Captain Remote Boys, me, Sally, me, and Linus and friends are so angry at you right now. How dare you and your friends steal Otto's bus and kidnap my friends, Jack and his friends, and kidnap Jack and his friends, and getting away with it and crash into a Baskin Robbins. This is Camera Remote Boys. This is unacceptable. You don't ever steal any buses, any vehicles like this. What do you have to say for yourselves? But Charlie Brown and his friends, we are so sorry. No, you're not sorry, Camp Remote Boys. That's it. You are so grounded for 150 trillion years. You three have no TV, no computer, no hanging out friends, no bullying us, and none of the above, and no life and furthermore. As a punishment, you're gonna do community service and pay for the damages for what you did, and you're also gonna write apology letters to Jack and everyone for what you did. Now get to your upstairs to your rooms right now. Oh, knock it off. Can't remote bullies and go to sleep. So that's the end of this video of part 3. Please like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, click the bell, comment, and share. Hope you have a great day. Bye.